Montessori is a child learning... Mo naman yung tongue twister eh.
Kumbati, mommy!
Montessori. You may have come across the term before. There are countless videos on YouTube of my mom leagues showing how they do Montessori. But what is it and why do it? Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to tell you about the gist of Montessori and more. Are you ready? Let's start first with why do Montessori? What are its benefits? Montessori is a child-centered approach to learning through meaningful play. It focuses on key developmental milestones, honing motor skills, speech and language development, cognitive and emotional development. It encourages a child to be independent, creative, and self-driven. It allows the child to naturally learn self-discipline and other important life skills such as concentration skills, self-control, and motivation. Sold? I bet you are too! We all want to raise a responsible and compassionate human being. Real talk. But what is Montessori? What does it take to implement Montessori? Believe me when I say Montessori is for all children. It's not just about those expensive wooden toys, fancy playrooms, and colorfully decorated shelves you see in Instagram. Montessori is basically a philosophy of teaching a child through observing, prepping, and guiding. Let me explain. Observe without preconceptions. Listen, understand, and empathize with your child. Put yourself in their shoes. Prepping without bias. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. Where are they at in their milestones? Involve them as much as possible. Guiding, not molding. We want them to become their own unique individuals, not versions of ourselves nor our dreams for them. It is about the child, always. And this, my friends, is the difficult bit. Let me repeat. It's about the child. And to lead them, we have to be their examples in every way. Their absorbent minds will take in everything that we do and lay out for them. We are their constant. But how to be constant? How to be patient when your child's taking ages to put his shoes on and you're running late? How to restrain ourselves from lashing out when our children are throwing out tantrums? We are not perfect and parenting is a work in progress. In fact, this is true to all and not just to Montessori, but more so with Montessori, to provide freedom within limits. And to allow our children all feelings but not actions will really test us. Observation is key to Montessori. Observing your child and yourself. Self-observation or self-awareness is as important too, because we want to do away with our own paradigms and biases so we can be objective and proactive in responding to our children. Who made Montessori anyway? Well, it started with a doctor in Italy in the 1900s who saw mentally disabled children and believed that they needed education and not medicine. She is Maria Montessori. She set about her research and she proved that she was right. She also adapted her method to the normal mainstream children in the low-income families and catapulted her study from Rome to the world. Montessori is indeed for all children, in any race, culture, social, and economic status. Her work, Montessori, is what she calls an education for life. Amazing, isn't it? Whew! Pretty loaded stuff, hey? So now that we fully understood it, chewed on it, and determined it is for us, let's get down to the deets. Incorporating Montessori principles at home. But how? We prep our home. And repeat after me, child-led. That is central to Montessori, and I'm going to throw that term in every chance I get. If you haven't already, introduce a routine. Children thrive on repetition and predictability, but nothing really rigid, just knowing what to do next or the flow of the day, so to speak. By doing so, you can make your home simple and accessible for your child. For example, getting ready for the day. What would you normally do for your child that you think that he has a capacity to learn? Like washing his face? You can give him a moist flannel and then he can do it by himself. Or provide a safe step stool so he can climb up to the sink. You may have to follow up afterwards, but the point is that the child is able to do it by himself and that he will feel the confidence and satisfaction of achieving it. What play to teach? Well, what does he like? What developmental level is he on? Then you build on that. Use whatever you have at home. So, you get the gist, right? It depends on your circumstance and where your child is at. So, to those Montessori parents who has children who doesn't want to do shelf work because they just want to go and play outside, well, you are not failing them. If they don't play that $200 Pikeler triangle that you purchase on Amazon because they prefer to just do painting, you are not failing them. Remember, follow your child. Even if you are a single parent living in a studio apartment with not enough money to spend but you really want to do Montessori, well, yes, you can. Because Montessori is a philosophy. My dear husband and I have embraced this philosophy and are currently building our Montessori home, which I will talk in another video, so stay tuned. That's all for today, guys. Information overload. Well, I'll see you again next week. Thank you so much for watching. So many things we do for our children, isn't it? Yeah. Kumbati, mommies and daddies. Journey with us and get updated with our weekly videos. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, like and subscribe. Thanks again. See you. Bye. Mwah. Just one thing I want to share with you guys. My baby's asleep in the room, so I can't really get a shirt to wear. So I went to my mom's wardrobe and this is actually her dress. And I just used a clip behind because originally this is an off shoulder, but it's too big. So yeah, it's like that. It's an off shoulder top, but it's too big for me. So I make it like a turtleneck.